Hi, my name's Adam Kosh from the Android Developer Relations team at Google. Today I wanted to talk to you about the new SMS APIs in Android 4.4 KitKat. So let's jump right in. Starting with Android 4.4 KitKat, there's the new concept of a default SMS application. Only the default SMS application can write directly to the system content provider. Other apps that try and write will fail silently. Of course, any app can still read from the system content provider as long as they have the correct permission. So you might be thinking, why do we need this new concept of a default SMS app? In previous versions of Android, you could already assign some of the SMS intents to any application. But the difference is that app had no unique privileges over any other app on the system. With the new default SMS app selection, that app will now have additional privileges and be guaranteed to get every single message. Another app cannot abort the delivery of the SMS or interrupt that flow. This helps to increase reliability. Additionally, no other app can delete or alter messages out from underneath the default app, which helps to decrease complexity within the default SMS app. This, combined with the fact that some of the previously private APIs in earlier versions of Android are now public, means that third-party SMS apps are supported first-class citizens of the Android system. So let's talk about implementation. To be eligible as the default SMS app, you must support some specific capabilities. In your Android manifest, you have to define two receivers to handle the receiving of SMSs and MMSs. You can see here that the actions are SMS deliver and WAP push deliver. Also note that these receivers require an additional permission on the actual receiver. Additionally, you have to define an activity, a UI that can handle creation of new SMSs. So here we've got a compose SMS activity. This might be triggered, say, from the System People app when you go and create a new SMS to a particular contact. And lastly, you also need a service that can also respond to creating and sending new SMSs. This is used by the system when a phone call comes in, and if you can't take it, you can quickly swipe up to send an SMS in the background to the person saying the reason why you can't actually take that call. Once you've defined all of these things, you'll be eligible to show up in a new system dialog that lets you choose the default SMS app. Additionally, you can also display a dialog that lets the user switch to your application as the default SMS app. And I'll show you how to do that shortly after this. One thing worth noting is that you still need to declare the same application-wide permissions that you always did to access SMS functionality. Things like write SMS, read SMS, send SMS, receive SMS, and receive MMS. So on the previous slides, you will have seen the two receivers we defined have two new KitKat delivery actions, SMS deliver action and WAP push deliver action. These only get delivered to the default SMS application. But in previous versions of Android, there was actually a private API that allowed you to also receive these SMSs. These actions were SMS received action and WAP push received action. And these still exist in KitKat and are actually now public. And applications can still listen to them as they did before. To distinguish the difference between these two, think of SMS received action as the system has received an SMS, whereas the SMS deliver action says the system is delivering your app an SMS because you are the default